Hi and welcome back to the Form Pro previews. We've been in hibernation for a few months. It's been a bit cold tucked away there, but got some good racing coming up from this week on, back into Hastings following Saturday. So we thought we'd do a preview of the main race at Taranaki tomorrow and
the Interprovincial,
and the big race at Sydney.
Yeah.
Track's looking a bit wet there, so.
It's a heavy 8, forecast lots more rain, so got a couple of nice high-priced dividends and a couple of lovely mudders going around tomorrow. So
yeah, be interesting to see. Is it Rose Hill or Brentwood tomorrow?
Warwick Farm.
Warwick Farm, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go on. We'll do those two races and we'll also look at the McPhee Stakes at Hastings next Saturday, see if there's any value bets there left. First of all, the highlight for me last week was, this week actually, was Alex Forbes winning at Te Moody in his second ride.
Yeah.
Here it is here.
He drove him, didn't he?
Yeah. There he is, shoots clean the turn there. Nice style for a guy who's only in his second race day ride. Punches him out nicely.
Yeah, but look at the heritage.
Oh, that's right, Peter Timms and
Greg Childs and Peter Timms.
He's old man, yeah, great trainers, yeah. Look at this nice style there.
He's not kicking it, yeah. Just beautiful hands and heels, yeah.
Yeah, he was carrying the whip, but didn't use the whip at all. So
didn't need to, eh? He went well. Nice pick too, that Te Less.
Yeah.
Nice way to start the day off.
Yeah, she's racing on the Interprovincial.
Yeah. Craigie grills on it.
Yeah.
So.
I don't like her over a mile though. In that company, I can't really see her winning that race. But she's got to be a reasonable pace chance, traffic.
It's a tough race. It is. A lot of form.
Well, actually, I thought it was a tough race first of all, but I've gone through it in detail. And I've come up with 4 horses. I reckon one of those 4 horses will win.
Mm-hmm.
So on top, I've got Our Foreign Minister, number 6, Our Foreign Minister. Been a really good race at Te Rapa. Closed late on No Excuse Maggie, giving away weight to her, and drawn nicely. And I think he is going to be the one to beat. 55 kgs, nicely weighted for this. Is it what's he at $5.50 with bookies? I priced him at $4.30. So I think he's pretty good value at $5.50. Rightio. And what are you going for on top?
Well, I'm going for the magic combination. I noticed that he's chucked a nomination in for the Caulfield Melbourne Cup, and if ever he's going to have to win this, and he's going to have to just keep winning to even have a chance of going over. And I think they're pretty serious because
who is it?
Crocodile Canyon.
Yeah, nice race last week.
Yeah, very nice, and got the magic. Dummy Myers trained it, got OP on it, loves the track, loves the distance. You know, I just think second up, if ever trying to get a horse second up, it's Dummy. So, I really like Crocodile Canyon.
I just think he came on nicely the other day, but I think he's probably a best over 2,000 metres.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Needs a good pace, we'll get back.
It's going to be a tough race though, man, there's some form in it.
Yeah, some good pace in this race. Yeah. For second, I'm going to go for, where are we? Crown of Thorns, I think is excellent value at $14 as well. I priced them at $6. Won for us nicely in the pick 6 2 or 3 weeks ago, which it was a nice return for syndicate. Got $50,000, so I think Crown of Thorns up over a mile, but been training very well and is nicely weighted here, 54.5 kilograms, and drawn 6, settled about midfield, and he's right in this race. So number 14 for second, for third I'll put in Chickylicious, number 5, won well here. The track should be, it's a heavy 10 at the moment, and it should improve to a slow 9, heavy 10, so that's what she likes, just that sort of condition. Drawn nicely at 1, settled probably 3 or 4 back in the fence. There's going to be a heap of pace in this, and I think she can come out and get into the first 3.
So there's going to be a lot of pace, and they'll be scouting wide?
Oh, more than likely, but this time of day.
Because it's a heavy 10 now, isn't it?
Yeah, last year Bodane came down the outside. Bodane, I've got him for 4th, won this race last year.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And
I see Hayden Timsey's on it too.
Yeah, it was carrying 53 kgs last year. This time he's carrying 59. Won a good third in the Te Awamutu Cup, or Te Manu Cup, Te Rapa last start. So he's got to be tough to beat. But I think Our Foreign Minister is the best each way bet, and Crocodile Canyon is the best value bet out of those. So what are you going for second, third, and fourth?
Well, for second, I'm going Storm and Norman, one of your favourites.
Yeah, toughest race for him so far. I think.
Well, I just think he's a tough. The draw doesn't matter. I mean, he'll just be up on the pace and he'll be pressuring and.
The trouble is he'll be up on the pace. There's going to be 4 or 5 others.
Yeah, I realise that, but I mean that's what he likes. He loves to fight this thing, and I see the stuck buddy on him too. So I just think nice weight. Just the draw doesn't matter. He always gets up there, goes well of course, distance, everything. So yeah, I'll put that in for second. Third, I've been very impressed with that Costa Freedom. Two lovely wins last two starts. So I'll chuck him in for third, and I'll chuck King Victor in, just a track specialist. You know, he fell down south, but
had a good race at Trentham.
Oh, sorry, Tirapa.
Yeah.
No, you can go.
Good race to Martos at Trentham, and it needs a deeper, I think, but he's sort of horse. He keeps
I think
on
it'll
trying.
be deep though, won't it?
Well, it's heavy 10, fine.
Yeah,
Fine. It'll
can't get much deeper.
He plays a slow 9. I think.
Yeah.
Rightio. So that's that race there.
So you're 4?
The 6 Hour Prime Minister, 14 Crown of Thorns, 5 Chickalicious, and 9 Bodine. Okay. Rightio, we'll go over to Oz.
Very nice race. Very nice race.
And I see my lucky day's returning.
Yep.
Exciting. Yeah. Oh no, probably a heavy track it's going to be.
Oh, it's definitely going to be heavy. So
yeah. Sacred choice on a heavy track.
Yeah, you gotta like Sacred. He's a swimmer. He just loves it. Corey Brown on it. Weight doesn't matter. Draw doesn't matter. They'll be coming wide anyway.
Yeah.
Joe Pride, Master will get him up first up.
Mm.
You know, the track's just going to play it into his hands. So
yeah.
You know, I think he'd be a great bet. You gotta like fitness, and you gotta like Triple Elegance second up. And I see Nash has hopped onto it, which is very interesting.
Yep.
And you gotta like Pinwheel because he's just goddamn consistent. And you gotta like My Lucky Day.
Yeah.
I Love the City. Be very careful on I Love the City. Put a nail in its hoof. The trainer said he won't start unless you're 100%. I don't care what the trainer says. If a horse puts a nail through its hoof, it's going to be tender.
Well, you think it'd be scratched.
So, yeah, you think it'd be scratched. Why would you? It's a very valuable horse. Why would
well, Lucky Day's an interesting one. I think last campaign he was disappointing, and he ran second on the Melbourne Cup last year.
He had a very hard campaign, and I think Hawks had come out and said that they got it wrong. He brilliant first up run. We flashed home for fourth,
yeah,
and everyone just thought a bit like Descarado. Descarado, beautiful first up run, but then that campaign just told him, and so they're giving him a good rest and
done the right thing. So he just have a quiet run, I think, tomorrow. Settle back, run home nicely. If he wins, great. But it's not a must-win race for him, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think Sacred Choice probably at the.
Well, he was 16. He'd been backed into $7. So
yeah,
everyone's awake to the fact that he's a swimmer. So
yeah,
he's a very good bet. So.
Shoot off.
No, fresh up. Fresh up on the hip, not on bog. It'll be a bog track too.
He's one on a heavy track and Roger, but Sacred Choice probably the best each way. Got a good value.
So you just got to look at Sacred Choice. The fittest horses in the race. Sacred Choice because it's the best swimmer, and Triple Elegance and Pinwheel. So
yeah.
You know.
Okay, well we'll go on to the Hastings races now. McPhee Stakes. Wrote on my blog yesterday about Fritzy Boy being good value. He was at $10 yesterday morning, and I thought that was pretty good value. And he dropped to $8 in the afternoon. He's now down to $7.
That's good value for a horse that just plain donkey licked them in the Foxbridge Plate.
Yeah, well,
and you think it could only be
it was a weaker field at Tirapa.
I realise that.
Weaker field, but I think he's fit in there. He's going to have a race fitness advantage over Wall Street, which normally needs a run fresh up. Top horse Wall Street. And Scarlet Lady I couldn't have at $5. She'll get midfield or further back depending on where she draws, and she's obviously improved since last campaign, but three old fillies, you never know how they're going to come up until they start racing. So Scarlet Lady's got a big question mark over here.
She's only had 3 weeks off though, remember?
Yeah, I know, but how she comes back, we'll wait and see how she comes back. And she could come out and blow them away in the McPhee.
I'd certainly agree with that theory. Just look and watch, and
especially with her. But I think Fritzy Boy's going to settle probably in the lead or second outer. And he won this race 2 or 3 years ago on the pace, and I can see him kicking on the turn. And the way he went at Tirapa, he looked really good after the race. He was still head on chest and it really fit.
Well, he sat wide. He went up. He pressured. He led, and then he was going away at the end.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very impressed.
Yeah. So I think that, he's going to be tough to beat. Who else is in there, Liz? Well, Mufasa's got to be tough.
Yeah.
I see he was at $10 into $9 now, so Mufasa's always got to be a chance.
McKee, Sticky knows how to get him right. So,
but he always seems to need to run fresh up and then comes right for the next race.
Favourite distance, 1400.
Yeah.
So,
who else is in there? Wall Street,
Booming, Fleur de Lune, Saint Germain.
Yeah, Saint Germain, nice trial. Nice
$16.
Yeah, $16. She went nicely in Queensland, didn't she?
You got to work. You got to work on the theory that You know, a horse that comes from that Queensland campaign, they only have a short time off. They've got race fitness. They're fit. You know, they go in, they go spell fit, they come back fit. So, you know, and like you say, it did trial up very nicely. So
yeah, but against these ones, I
Yeah.
think I can't see you beating Fritzy Boy fresh up. So I think Fritzy Boy's the one for me at this stage, and the track conditions look like they're going to be dead, because the forecast is a big yellow sun right through till next Saturday.
so that's a good side of dead.
I'll have to wait and see. Just
Yeah,
dead to good, hopefully. So
yeah.
the wait and see. A dead
Nice.
track is ideal for anything which is going to suit Fritzy Boy anyway. He handles
Yeah.
anything.
Well, he handles it better than anything else, doesn't
That's
he?
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just the way, like Albie McGregor said, he was just jumping out of his skin on the sandbox on Saturday morning or Friday morning, doing handstands.
Boy, I wish we could
So-
get that information beforehand. You know, you interview the trainer. How's he going? Oh, he's jumping out of his skin. Okay, now I'm going back it.
So he's out for the race.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's looking forward to the Hastings races. Might go for the last meeting up there, the Spring Classic,
Oh, it's-
and looking forward to that race. So
to me, this is like, if you're a racing man, this is when your season starts.
that's right. Starts
You know,
starts next Saturday.
Your jumping races are great to watch. They're great spectacles.
Yeah, hypnotised tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can he win?
Well, of course he can.
He can win. It's
Oh.
72 kgs. but-
God, Black and Beck can do it. Hypnotised can
That's
do
right.
it.
Yeah.
God.
It's funny with Bossy, wasn't it? Trying
Uh,
to like Black and Ben.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
publicity stunt again by
Yeah.
Bossy.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, Bossy was gonna try and ride Black and Bent over in, was it Japan or over in
Japan or England or wherever,
Yeah.
yeah, just to get, yeah.
Yeah.
And he had to ride 10 trials and he said, oh, there's only 8. Oh, no, I can't do it.
Yeah. Oh, well, hopefully we can make a dollar out of those, and we'll be back next week previewing the McPhee Stakes, and looking forward to some terrific racing there. So good punting and good luck.